Once the weak has claimed its quota of blood and it drains into the gutters, that's when the faithful feel the streets are clean enough for them to wear their Sunday shoes. And at the end of every week, I wonder if the pastor will bother with a eulogy this time for all the bodies who couldn't live another day to walk through church doors. But God forbid we get angry. Sundays aren't for rage, that's why we call it a rest day. Pull a blanket of the latest Sabbath sermon over our heads, because if I can't see the bogeyman, he can't see me, even though you can hear the bullets in the barrel rattle with every footfall, even though he makes the news every damn day. Because the sermons are always the same. PowerPoint presentation grace, the kind that makes more sense in a Robert Kiyosaki self-help book than on a protest sign. The kind designed for and by the corporate minded. Yes, the kind more concerned with boardroom etiquette than death. The kind that says, be the change you want to see in the world, but doesn't give a about the kill list. I mean, this is a political project feeding on blood, so these men are vultures, but God forbid the pastor ruffles any feathers. All this gun smoke billowing into heaven, and you don't think the angels choke? Self-marketed man of God, you are the best counter-argument to Darwin. You must have evolved from jellyfish because you are the best, because nothing else explains your spineless theology. You highlight the part where Christ plays nice with Zacchaeus, but erase the page where he rages in the marketplace. You could be out there, come out swinging into that holy wall busting Jericho megaphone cacophony, but you turn the radio dial back like God forbid we heed the message of the dancing bones rattling into the valley of the shadow of forgetting. After they buried Ferdinand Marcos in the Heroes Cemetery, I heard no condemnation from the pulpit, just silence. Because, I mean, God forbid we ignore the important stuff, like how the world is actually 6,000 years old and that you can make your gay son not gay by getting him into sports. Now, Barabbas is free to drive headlights first outside the U.S. Embassy into a crowd of rallyists. He who dallies with the fascists write a new book of numbers and tally this instead of praying over BBM and not the injured activists. They didn't ask for this. This King Herod slaughter sequel murder of the innocents, God forbid it happen again, but it's happening again. Dear Pastor, I wonder what your flock is thinking when they go up the escalators into the air-conditioned worship hall to hear the man in front say that the meek are blessed. I wonder if you know that the kingdom you're handing out real estate flyers for welcomes even those who thought they could find God in a gram of dust, a shot of relief, living in a land run by a man, by a president who speaks in tongues of firepower. Do you hear what this man is saying? That God sent him, that God will weep at his work, and God help the who stand in his way. What do you say to that? What do you say to that? I don't know, and I guess I won't know, not until the day blood seeps in through the church doors and God forbid it stains everybody's Sunday shoes.